the very backside of the storm right now. A lot of tornadoes popping off.
Hey, you might recognize that voice. That's former KCAL meteorologist Rich Fields giving us a weather report from his backyard in Clearwater Beach, Florida, as Hurricane Helene makes landfall in northwestern Florida. These are pictures from hours ago when Rich says the water in his backyard surged above his dock and his front yard already flooded, as you just saw. Now, he and his family do have a contingency plan, though, to run across to his neighbor's house tonight with a two-story house should things get too dangerous.
And of course, we were thinking about all the folks in the storm's path.
Absolutely.
Here with Danny now on how Hurricane Helene could create a big nightmare with the storm surge.
Yeah, I mean, we're possibly talking about record storm surge. I mean, that is how destructive and how massive this storm is. It has officially made landfall in the last 30 minutes near the Big Bend area as a powerful Category 4 storm. And here's the thing, this is historic. It is the strongest hurricane on a record to slam into Florida's Big Bend, and this is going to continue to bring this destructive storm surge. We're talking damaging winds and also flooding rains going into tonight. It is going to maintain its status as a hurricane as it makes its way into Georgia, and then it's going to start to weaken into a tropical storm headed into Middle Tennessee by Friday afternoon. Either way, though, it's still going to bring rain, and it's still going to bring quite a bit to these states as it continues to make that path northward. So yes, our hearts are with everybody who is in the path of this hurricane. We're watching that closely for you. We're also watching what's happening closer to home for you because we have a beautiful weekend. So we have a lot to feel blessed about with the mid-90s over in the Inland Empire. This is pretty close to average. Couple degrees above average for areas of Riverside, normally in the upper 80s. But it's going to be warm, just not too hot out there. Tomorrow morning, though, we feel like fall. We're dropping back down to the 50s and to the 60s. 58 over in Burbank. We'll drop to 62 in Lancaster. Cooler again in Chino at 55 degrees, 63 in downtown Los Angeles. It's the kind of weather where you need a few extra layers in the morning time, but you don't need it in the afternoon. It's going to be a pretty day for the valleys. It's going to feel very similar to today. Start off in the low 60s before lunch, 72, low 80s in the afternoon, and for the Inland Empire, we'll start your morning in the low 60s by 8 o'clock, 70s before the lunch hour, and then upper 80s with some low 90s in there. We've got 93 on the board in San Bernardino, 94 for my folks over in Santa Clarita, 80 in downtown Los Angeles. So for downtown Los Angeles towards our beaches, we're dealing with temperatures below normal, but further inland, like our high deserts, still above average there. So we're dealing with this kind of big gap between our high deserts and closer to our beaches. 60s and 70s for the beaches going into tomorrow. And then everyone here in Southern California, we are gearing up for a big warm-up going into next week. By Tuesday, areas inland are dealing with temperatures running 8 to 12 degrees above average. So we may be feeling like fall in the morning times, but once we get to next week, we're feeling a little bit more like summer. So Los Angeles and Orange counties, low 80s through Sunday, upper 80s Monday. So here is when we're going to start to notice those changes. Monday, the window is Monday to Wednesday, and you can see those highs breaking back into the 90s. We're going to take a look at the valleys. We'll hold on to those low 90s Friday, Saturday. We do it again on Sunday. We get to Monday, and this is when things feel different. 100 degrees, even warmer Tuesday, 107. Thankfully, we're not seeing our overnights climb as much, but you can see it's going to be very hot in the afternoons. In the Inland Empire, low to mid-90s all the way through Sunday, and then we're back to those 100s Monday, again on Tuesday, upper 90s Wednesday, but everyone feels a better change once we get to next Thursday, so this is not going to be prolonged. If that changes, we'll keep you updated, but it does look like that high pressure will move on out. Deserts, upper 90s through Sunday, 100s Monday, Tuesday. Even the beaches feeling warmer by Monday, Tuesday. We're back to temperatures close to the low 80s. So let's enjoy our weekend, you guys. It's going to be really nice.
Sounds good, Danny. Thank you. Local law enforcement working to build trust with the marginalized SoCal